Ready? Go. Yeah, that's a nice dose of anxiety at the ripe old age of 6 years old.
Oh God, I can't do it!
Pure misery. That's what first grade was. But you know what saved us from jumping out of a third-story window every day? The fucking reading rainbow. Every day, the teacher would wheel that stupid little TV out on the cart. Butterfly in the sky, I can fly twice as high. Oh, thank God. Everybody's wiping the blood off their face from getting their ass beat by Gestapo SS. Thank God. Thank God for LeVar Burton, that beautiful bastard. It was a goddamn TV show where kids would just review books that they've read. Just stick a kid in front of the camera. You see this shit? This is The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. It's a captivating tale where this fat fuck caterpillar goes around and eats everybody's shit. He just keeps getting fatter and fatter. You're eating your fat ass to death, caterpillar. You got the type 2 now. We gotta cut off like 9 of your feet. And does he get punished at the end of the book? No. The motherfucker just gets prettier. Hungry Caterpillar. Eric Carle. Check it out. A reading rainbow. Reading rainbow. Hit that high note at the end. If you're watching at home, your dog's fucking head would explode. Reading rainbow. Alright, now a lot of you may know that I grew up next door to a kid named Michael, and a lot of you may know that he was a big wussy crybaby, and I wasn't his biggest fan. But Michael didn't always live next door to me. Before he moved in, there was another kid that lived next door named TJ. Now, TJ was a couple years older than me, and he was cool as hell. I mean, his name is just a couple of letters, for Christ's sake. You have to be cool as hell if your name is just a couple of letters. And when I say this kid was cool, I mean he had like a Vanilla Ice poster on his bedroom wall. He had like every Nintendo game known to man. And to my little kid ass, that's what was cool back then. So needless to say, I was always trying to go over his house. Now, I remember one time in particular, I called him on the telephone one day to see if I could come over, but nobody answered because he wasn't home. So what did I do? Well, I called his ass like 400 more times. That's what I did. I was a little ass kid. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. His parents came home later that day like, "What the hell, Barbara? We have 47 messages on our answering machine?" Boop. "Hey, it's the kid next door. Can I come over and play Nintendo?" Boop. "Hey, it's me again. Can I come over and look at your Vanilla Ice poster?" Boop. "Hey, it's the kid next door. I guess you're not home, so I guess I'll call back in 5 seconds. Boop. "Hey, it's the kid next door. Boop. Hey, it's me again. Boop. I know you're in there, goddammit." The next day, my dad comes in my room like, "Hey, can you not call the neighbor's house 4 dozen times like you're some kind of psycho ex-girlfriend? They're gonna file a restraining order against your goofy ass. What the hell's the matter with you?" So needless to say, it was pretty depressing when TJ moved out and dumbass Michael moved in next door. Hell, I remember the first time I seen Michael. My friend David and I were looking out the window and we seen some kid wearing a Scottie Pippen jersey just digging in his ass crack. "Oh, that's cool. That's the new neighbor. Looks like I gotta live next to an ass picker for the rest of my life. Fantastic." So we walk out there to introduce ourselves. "Hey, my name's Michael. Do you guys want to play with me? I got this broken squirt gun we can play with." Yeah, I guess. You don't happen to have like a Nintendo or something, do you?" "No, my stepdad sold it so he could buy more Natty Light. I got a paint roller upstairs though." "A paint roller? What the hell's the matter with this kid? How about we just play baseball instead?" So we start playing baseball in the street. Michael's stepdad is yelling at us from the house. "Hey, Michael, where's your piggy bank at? I need to go get a pack of Marlboro Reds. Hey, and you better not break a window out there or you're gonna get 10 across the ass." Now, after a few minutes of playing baseball, we quickly found out that Michael wasn't the brightest kid on the block. For one, he was easily distracted. I mean, the kid had a simple brain. There wasn't much going on up there. There was just like a fucking dial tone droning on in his head. "All right, Michael, I'm ready. Throw the ball." Michael? Hello? Are you listening?
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again.
God damn it, Michael, what are you staring at? "I'm looking at those squirrels rustling up in that tree." We look across the street, and there is a couple of squirrels in a tree, but they're not wrestling. They're doing something much more R-rated, much more intimate, if you will. The squirrels were fucking, is what I'm saying. They were fucking. Michael, I don't think those squirrels are wrestling. Michael? God damn it, Michael, would you pay attention? You dare me to hook this baseball at him? Michael, I don't think that's a good... Holy hell! Michael, you throw like a goddamn girl! So Michael totally obliterates this truck's window. The car alarm starts blaring throughout the neighborhood, making all those weird sound effects and shit. What the hell did you hit, Michael? A goddamn spaceship? Hey, what did you do to my truck? You better believe your little Scottie Pippen ass is paying for that. What the hell's going on out here? Your son is vandalizing cars all willy-nilly. That's what's going on. No, I was just trying to hit those squirrels that are wrestling. Whoa, wait a minute. First off, asshole, that's not my son. That's my stepson. Second off, those squirrels are fucking, not wrestling. And third off, Michael, get in here. You're getting 10 across the ass. Alright, now a lot of you already know this, but when I was a kid, I got attacked by my neighbor's gigantic Rottweiler. And it was a pretty traumatizing experience, I have to say. I mean, one minute you're sitting there watching Rush Hour on VHS, and the next minute you're getting manhandled by a 130-pound German Rottweiler. It's a memory that sticks with you throughout your life. You definitely don't forget it. But you see, my wife doesn't care about any of my past dog trauma, or the nightmares that I have, or my Vietnam flashbacks of Rottweilers in the trees. No, she said to hell with all that, and adopted our very own Rottweiler named Otis. And this is what Otis looks like. Or excuse me, this is what he used to look like a year ago. But now, he's big as hell. I mean, look at him. He's the size of a goddamn 7th grader. Jesus Christ. Now, I have to say there's a few drawbacks in having a dog that size. For one, Otis doesn't even realize how big he is. His 110-pound ass thinks that he can just jump up in your lap still. Get your ass down! You're murdering my wife! Stop it! And for two, it's hard to get your Amazon packages delivered because every delivery driver is intimidated by his big ass. Holy hell, look at the triceps on that dog.
Here you go. I didn't sign up to hand-deliver packages, the fucking Cujo.
Now you'd think that Otis would make a pretty good guard dog, but the truth is, Otis is a big ol' 110-pound wuss. I mean, the dog is afraid of limes, for Christ's sake. He hates them. He can't stand the sight of them. What kind of guard dog is afraid of a fucking fruit? Look at him running away from it like it's the goddamn Grim Reaper. I mean, sure, he likes to pretend to be tough. When he barks, it's kind of scary. But God forbid you bark back at him. Ah! Wow, how scary. So how am I supposed to believe that Otis is gonna protect us? God forbid somebody breaks into our house. Hell, I'm sure they could just give his ass a pack of hot dogs and he'd just tap dance his ass right outside the room. It wouldn't matter who was breaking into our house. It could be the devil himself holding a goddamn bloody sickle. And Otis would be like, hey you! You wanna pet me? I'm a dog.
Actually, I was here to murder your entire family.
Oh, okay, come on in. I'll show you to their bedroom. Otis's ass isn't gonna bite anybody. Hell, if anything, his ass is more of a threat than his teeth are. Because this dog farts like a fucking stepdad, I'll tell you what. We'd be sitting on the couch, and all of a sudden, what the hell is that? I don't know, why does it smell like a burnt Hot Pocket dipped in gasoline? Oh, god damn it, it's the dog. Otis, would you please control that loose asshole of yours? Hell, he'd be a better guard dog if he used his ass as a weapon instead. I'll do it. I'll make the smelly stuff come out. I'll do it, I swear to God. Now, all of this would come to a head late one night when me and my wife were watching TV. And we were watching some show about people doing a mock break-in just to see if their dog would react and save them. Special report. Would your mean-ass Dalmatian jump in and save you when the shit hits the fan? Find out after these messages. I bet Otis would protect me because he's mama's baby. That's right, I'm mean. I'm a mean big bad boy. So naturally, we get the brilliant idea to try this little experiment ourselves. You know, see if Otis really has our back or not. So I'm outside in the dark with a ski mask on, ready to break into my own house like an idiot. And I have to say I'm a little nervous. I mean, there is still a chance that Otis was gonna snap and I get mauled by a Rottweiler for the second time in my life. Then what am I gonna do? Hell, I don't even have a fucking lime wedge to protect myself. So I burst into my living room and do my best murderer impersonation. I'm a murderer! I'm gonna murder my wife! This woman on the couch. And it takes Otis all but 2.5 seconds to be like, oh, to hell with this! I'm getting the hell out of here! And he bolts out of the fucking living room like the house is on fire, leaving my wife to certain death. Now, we took a video of what happened that night, but it happened so quick, I'm gonna have to play it in slow motion. So here we have Otis,